Hey guys, I was thinking if I should even make this video. I was thinking like, oh, I could just come back and I don't really have to explain why I was gone. It doesn't matter, right? I don't have to really tell you guys anything. But I do think you're owed a little bit of an explanation as to what I've been up to. And it's sort of a combination of real life and then also a little bit of like in my own head reasons. Anytime that I haven't made a video in a while, there's been multiple points where I'll go a while, like I'll go a year without posting. It happens very often apparently. And when I'm ready to like, oh, this will be my big comeback video, I just have to sit down and start working on it now. And I'll think that, and then I'll be like right there ready to do it, and I'll be like, you know what, I'm not feeling it right now, I'll do it tomorrow for sure, right? And then the next day will happen, and again I'll be like, you know, I'm still not feeling the next day for sure, you know. And every day that I go without doing it, it's sort of like a bigger and bigger mental hurdle to get over, and it gets to a certain point where it's too high, right? And so the sort of logical conclusion to that line of thinking is, okay, well, if I just never do it, then I can stop putting it off, right? I can stop putting it off because I just don't have to do it ever. So that's sort of what's going on in my head if I haven't done anything in a while. And then I do have a life, believe it or not. This is the other reason that has changed, which is now why I'm back. And normally when you have a life, you have what's called a job, okay? I had one of these jobs, and the job that I had was very important and very time consuming, like time that I should not be spending to make YouTube videos. So the whole channel was like a sort of big covert procrastination operation where I should be working on my real life, but instead I'm here doing this fun stuff. This is the more fun, comparatively, thing to do. And it's really hard because sometimes I think I should be still there. I'm not at the job anymore, right? I'll get to that in a second. I should be content with just watching everyone else on YouTube, and the same thing with music, right? I should just be happy listening to music because, you know, my life should be going in this direction, but I got to a point where it's like, I gotta go this way, right? I was going that way, I have to go this way. That is because I was in the military, okay? I hope you're sitting down for this part. Nobody knew. I don't know how anybody would know. I've never told anybody. So I don't think anybody would have found that out somehow. So this is the first time I'm ever telling anybody that isn't my friends or family. But yes, I was in the Air Force. For the entire time since my channel started, I was already in the military. And so even at like tournaments, you know, I would go get off work and then fly out to the tournament, spend the weekend there, and sort of, you know, yuck it up with everybody. Hey, it's me, just regular old normal person me, nothing weird about me. And I'd have fun at the all weekend. I'd have fun, and then get back on the plane Sunday evening at like 1:30, and because I have it, hold on. It's back in the fucking basement. Give me a sec. Alright, so Monday morning, you know, I'd stroll into work. Boom. Nobody was any the wiser. I just had a fun time, just like it never happened. Back to the real world. I don't know if you guys are old enough to remember Hannah Montana, but it was kind of like that. So yeah, that's one of the things that has sort of always kept me from becoming some sort of like DDR micro celebrity, is that I never felt like I was a part of the same community that everybody else is in, because I've always been a sort of outsider. I'm not saying I'm a weirdo, right? And I'm not calling you guys weirdos, because yeah, I'm a weirdo, right? I'm a nerd. I'm a fucking gamer, right? That's right, libs, get over it. I'm a fucking gamer. But it's just that my life circumstance was so far removed from everybody else that I would meet, and I could never tell anybody, and so I was always sort of this detached figure off in the distance. Kind of how I felt while everybody else is having this sort of innocent fun. I always had to view it through this lens of like, I'm undercover as this like secret. I can't tell anybody, anything that goes on in my real life. That's why you never hear anything about my personal life in any of my videos. It's just for my personal peace of mind when it comes to my security and my privacy. And that's where I learned to fucking vape and drink Monsters. The signs were all there. Anytime in my old videos, if you see me, I have a military haircut. Like, it's obvious now, looking back on it, hopefully. So, yeah, I did 6 years in the Air Force. I did not retire because, retiring is a very specific thing in the military that I didn't do. I separated, which is a very, very cordial way of saying that I quit. It's not as bad as it sounds. You get to the end of your contract. I had a 6-year contract, and at the end they kind of invite you in, like, hey, why don't you sign another contract? Why don't you keep going? And I said no. I made it all the way to the end, so I didn't get in trouble, right? I did not get kicked out. I didn't get fired. It was just a nice end to the relationship, the working relationship that I had with the Department of Defense. And now I'm just a regular old schmuck back at my mom's house. This setup is in my mom's attic, okay? If I had a house waiting for me when I got out, that would have been nice, but that's just not how it works. So I am currently back at my mom's house. So I have no job and very disproportionate amount of time and talent into making comedic internet videos. So I will be officially back. Moving forward, I don't know at what pace yet I will begin uploading new videos. I want to not challenge myself, but sort of prove to you and to myself that I can have a consistent schedule. And I want to do the channel memberships. I'm going to see if I can consistently upload, then I will turn on the monetization stuff, because I don't want to be like, hey guys, I'm back, give me your money, and then fuck off again and just take your money and run. So I'm not going to do that. I will make sure I prove to you that I can actually upload regularly. I have nothing better to do. I might as well, because I owe you, right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry for fucking letting you guys down, because that's what happened. I finally am making the mental leap to hop back on, and hopefully you guys will be along for the ride. Also, I have other video ideas that are not DDR related, right? There is a finite amount of content that can be created based off of one video game. It's not like a very wide depth of knowledge that has to do with this game. So I will eventually run out of stuff to talk about, and I've had a lot of ideas for things that aren't DDR related. I possibly would start a second channel, unless you guys are in it mostly for me and you'll just watch anything with my dumb fucking face on the title, on the thumbnail. You'll just watch it. I still don't know what to do about that. I'll decide once I make that video. Once I make the video, then I'll figure out what to do. We are officially back, and so just be ready for that. And thank you for everybody who likes all of my videos and all the support I've got. 1,500 or whatever doesn't sound like a lot, but if you get them all in one room, it's a lot of people. I remember I made a joke in the Chills parody video from like 5 years ago now, and I said, and I made a joke about subscribing, and if you look, my channel has like 20 subscribers, so going from that to 1,000 to me is really wild, and I would be doing everybody a disservice by just leaving and never coming back. So that's what I have to come back. All right, I will see you guys later.